Hi guys, I'm Linny. This is Candy Golf Creations, a place for me to come and share all my random, crafty life, brain, thoughts, whatever. We have a floating pumpkin and we have weird shadows because I have a cage full of fairies right there, right above my head. So, alright, we'll introduce myself first and we will get into where my brain is right now. I'm Linny. I am 31. The pumpkin is moving and annoying me. Stop. Thank you. I live in Cornwall in the southwest of the UK with my 3 tiny humans and my partner. And I am crochet crazy, I guess. This is what we're doing today. And that pumpkin is still moving and it's going to drive me insane. But we are going to ignore it. So, I've just dropped stuff on the floor. So, 1 second. Right. I'm coming to you from my crochet corner tonight. My partner worked a early shift this morning, so he's actually home this evening. I've just realised that my cape goes blends in with this. It is cold and wet and soggy in the UK right now, and I refuse to put my heating on, so extra layer. Right. So, those of you who are on my personal Facebook will know that I signed up for a craft fair. I then signed up for another craft fair. So I have 2 craft fairs and they are 6 days apart. I might be mental. So, I have been doing craft fair prep, which means I have been crocheting like a crazy person. Sorry, coffee. Game Friends cup. Because yeah, I am a geek. So, I am going to show you what I have I'm going to say finished, but ends need weaving in, but that counts as finished, right? Not all of this I've made this week. Some of it I had hovering around because I'd made it with no purpose. So it's now gone towards the craft fair direction. Some of it is en masse, which I will show you that right at the end because there's a lot of those. I still haven't found the tripod, so you're actually on a selfie stick right now. But here we go. So, we have hats. We have a boob hat because I made that with no purpose because I felt the need to make a boob hat for a baby. I don't know if I'm... What's the odds that this ends up being the picture? I don't know if I'm actually going to take this one to the craft fair or not. I don't know whether I'm going to be offending people, which, you know, probably isn't a great way to do a craft fair. More hats, minus pom-poms. More hats. It's going to be a lot of hats. I am warning you now. Another hat. This was one of the cake yarns I got for my birthday. And it's super nice. Like, it's really soft. Another hat. I'm going to see if we can get all the hats up first. Watermelon hat. I actually made this one 2 weeks ago. Obviously for a baby because that's tiny. But puff stitch at the top. And then front post, back post. At the bottom. This was what I forgot to show you. Last time? Time before? I'm not quite sure. I can't remember when I last actually filmed. Which means I can't remember if my hair was green the last time I filmed. But it's really dark so you can't see it very well. My hair is bright green right now. Just a fun fact. Some more hats. And another one. I have like a big box of stuff beside me that I'm just pulling. Another one. These 3 definitely I haven't made recently. They've been sat in storage. But yeah. That might be all the hats. Oh no, one more. So it's winter Christmas themed things. So, Christmas pudding. I need to make a couple more of these in like different sizes. Because it's like a baby size. That is all the hats. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 hats. I have a headband. Which I enjoy. This is one of the cakes from Lollies as well. That I got in my mystery box on my birthday. Next I have, what am I going to show? Oh no, there's another hat. I thought we were done with these. But no, one more hat. I like these colours though. They're quite springy. Right, next we have like booties. There's only one pair of these so far. These I actually made for my friend's baby. And his cute little chubby feet wouldn't go in them. So I've made him a bigger size. But it does mean I can sell these. So there's 2 of them. And they're just like little elf booties. They've got little turn up toes and I don't know what, I don't know how well you can see that. Like little spikes coming down around the cuff of it. So I don't use patterns, which I know is really annoying for people, but I can see a picture and a lot of the time I can just work it out, which is bad, you know, it is bad. But it does mean that when I do buy a pattern, it's because I think that it's really well written or that it's just generally amazing. Like the Timothy the T-Rex, which I have made so many of, it is ridiculous. I love that pattern, completely worth its money. And I couldn't have worked out how to do it on my own. But like hats and booties and stuff like that, I think 9 times out of 10, you can probably work out how to do it. So what do we have next? Next we have just... I'm wearing red, sat on a red chair, and I'm trying to show you a red cow. That's great thinking there, Lenny. And I'm trying not to knock over the pile of hats, because I can't put them back in the box because I'm still taking stuff out of it. Right. So, like a deep red burgundy cowl. It's just all front post, back post, nice and loose, and just sits like this, but nice, loose fitting, really easy, really basic, really quick. Nope. Another one I made. This is another one of the young cakes. I think I've shown you this before, and it's just jasmine stitch, which is beautiful. I do love this stitch, and it's so warm. I don't know how I feel about this though. I don't know whether to make like a little band, like a little, maybe a button band so it could be removed to like cinch it a bit, because it is so big and it's structured, like because of the way it's made, it stays and it will stay standing up on its own. Like, so I think maybe it needs something just to chill it out a little bit, relax it. I don't know. Let me know what you think. The jasmine cowl, maybe a button, just something just to hold it. And the last, I found another hat. I've destroyed my hair. Right, I'm going to show you the last cowl that I have done, and then I'll show you the other hat. Last cowl I've done is this one. Oh, and I'm really annoyed with myself, because this is actually a pattern out of a book, and I followed a pattern. But again, it is really simple, like, you can work it out. It's just puff 3 stitches every, like, other row. But again, I don't know whether to, because this is a See, this is a smaller one, so maybe not. But I am tempted to do the little button band. And I don't know whether... I mean, I could just make up a button band in the colour and just include it. And then it's up to the person who buys it, if anyone buys it. Not sure. Right. We are going to go to... Right, we're going back to the hat. This just needs a pom-pom. I love elf hats with a passion. I do love Christmas. I am a very, like, Christmassy person. Although everyone's like, you love Halloween. I'm like, yeah, but Christmas. You know, it's magic. Anything with that's magical, I'm completely into. So I don't have any of my heads hovering around because I was able to put it on a head. There's this one. I want to make a couple more of these because I think these are cute. And if they don't sell, I have Tiny Humans. The Tiny Humans can have new elf hats. They get elf hats like probably every other year. So they're probably due new elf ones. But yeah, just candy cane colours. And there's that. So what's next? Scarf. Right. I could take the two bits out of the box and then I could put the pile of stuff back in. Look at this pile. Like, this is the pile of chaos. So my friend described my thought process as a snow globe the other day. And that, right now, perfectly describes what is going on in my head. So, we have... These I made a while ago. And you're not really going to be able to see them very well because of the lighting. Excuse the nails, but I haven't had time to redo them. So the little, I say little, they're probably like teen size. Boot toppers. Just almost like leg warmers. Just for the top of your boots. Just to bridge that little gap. So there's those. And they're in a really... It's really annoying that you can't see like how sparkly this... You might be able to see how sparkly it is. Like, they are mega sparkly. And it's a navy... Navy? No, more of a royal blue than what it's showing. It's a bluer blue. With a black cord wrapped around the yarn. And then with all of these, like... The glittery fibres are almost loose in there. It is really pretty. And I have no idea where this yarn came from. And I don't know if I have any more because I really like this. Right. The next thing, I am nearly at the end, I promise, is little fingerless mitts. So, I really like fingerless mitts and I'm going to make some proper mittens as well. But fingerless mitts for me, I'm trying to work out, yeah, they're both the same. Fingerless mitts for me, I enjoy them. Like, I don't like the tips of my fingers being covered. Never have. Even as a child, I hated it. My parents used to buy me, like, the actual, like, gloves that just don't have the tips on. Because I needed to be able to touch stuff. I'm trying to get them the right way around. So that's those. And the second to last thing, because the last thing, it's a whole bunch of things. And I didn't mean to make that face as I said that, but there we go. The last thing I'm going to show you before the big bunch is I made a scarf. I made a donut scarf. That just keeps going. The frosting's gone a bit weird on that one. And going. And going, and going, and going, and going. It's loosely based, I think Sarah Snatch has done a, I hope that's how you say her name. I'm not sure, I'm sure people know who I mean. If you just Google, or YouTube, put in the YouTube search bar for crochet donut scarf, it's like the first one that comes up and it's for the tutorial. And she explains it really well. But I don't do well at following instructions, apparently. So I ended up just doing my own thing. So, but the idea was from there. So there's a pink, a like chocolate with frosting, and this one is actually my favourite. So it's white, but it's the yarn itself has like little pops of colour. So there's like some orange and purple and blue and pinks and like sprinkles. So that's that one. I'm sorry, it's going to be a bit of a longer video today. So the next thing I've been making, and actually this isn't all of them, because I've been selling them as I'm making them, which is a bit of an issue because I'm trying to build up a bunch of them so that I can sell them at a craft fair. Is snowflakes. I'm putting them on, sorry, this side, putting them on some like silver thread, and there'll be little tree decorations. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh dear, I didn't actually realise I made this many, won't it? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I have 21 of those made since Sunday. And I have sold 8 of them. So I did have 20, you know, I did have 29, but I've sold 8. So I thought they'd be just really cute with some thread hung on a tree. And they're made from, I'm not sure what this is, but it feels like cotton. Because it was just yarn from my stash, and I thought, oh, that'd be pretty for a little snowflake. So there's these ones. These are a bit of an off-white, but they're really cute. And the slightly larger ones, because the yarn's thicker, have sparkle in them because they're Poundland yarns, where you can get free, I think they're 50 gram balls for £2, because it's buy 2 get 1, buy 3 pay for 2, so buy 2 get 1 free. But I just really enjoy them, and if they don't sell, I'm going to put them on invisible thread and hang them with everything else that's hanging around above my head, because they're rather pretty. That isn't all of it, but I'm not going to show you what I'm working on, because this has taken nearly 20 minutes to show you what I've done. Apparently I don't need to sleep anymore. But yeah, snow globe mindset, so it feels like someone's grabbed me and shook me. But I'm being productive with it. Like, what more can you ask for? I've got a few more things that I'm working on. I'm going to be working on some more Christmas decorations, but these, oh no, some of them will be crocheted, but I'll be working on some felt ones, possibly some needle felted ones. Not sure on that one yet. And see what I've got, because I don't want to be buying more supplies, because that's insane. I'm trying to remember if I've got anything else I need to tell you, because I haven't written anything down. So, 2 craft fairs in less than a month. Oh, this is it. That's what I was going to say. So, there's a few more things that I want to make. Obviously I want to make more of what I've made, especially like the fingerless mitts, because I only have 1 pair of those, which is pretty pointless. But I want to make some brain scum. Cup cozy things, like mug hugs. So I want to make some like for travel cups. That would just be like a round thing. But I also want to make some for proper mugs with like the handle. So I want to make some of those. There's a unicorn sat next to me. So I haven't gone completely mad. My youngest tiny human, who's nearly 4, has decided that he really likes My Little Ponies and he really likes unicorns. So we now every Friday go and search for unicorns in the charity shops. Although I don't know if this is a unicorn because it also has wings. But yeah, we search in charity shops for these. And do you know what? It makes him happy. And it cost me like 10p. It just surprises me when I look up and there's a unicorn sat next to me. So, let me know. If any of you do craft fairs, let me know what any tips. Throw all your advice at me. I've only ever done one craft fair before, and that was 2 years ago now. So I'm a little nervous going into this. Even though I know the people that are doing it, I know the people that are organising it. The second one is actually at my the older 2 tiny humans school. So I know the people that are running it and organising it. The first one is at the cafe where I go to knit and natter. So I know these people. Doesn't stop me being nervous and having anxiety and slightly freaking out a little bit over it. So, it's calm the brain, calm the thoughts, and we can do this. But any advice, just throw it at me. Oh, the other thing I wanted to make, sorry, this is what we mean by snow globe. The brain is full of glitter and someone keeps shaking it. So I said I wanted to make mug hugs. I also want to make some chocolate orange covers. Because they actually sold okay at my last one. I sold loads of hats at the last one, so that's what I'm throwing at everyone. But I want some smaller items as well. Like, especially for the school one, because I want more pocket money things. Eek. Right, that is it. I am going. I promise I'm going. I'm sorry you've had to put up with like 23 minutes of me gibbering at you. I hope you are all